Hello learners, I'm sure you all are doing well. Learners, in this video we are going to focus on paragraph writing. I know you must be wondering what are we going to do in this video. So do not worry, I'll guide you what is a paragraph, some tips and tricks to frame a good paragraph, and also some common mistakes to avoid while writing a paragraph. So let's get started. Before we proceed, I have a question from you, and the question is, have you ever had so many ideas in your head but you didn't know how to put them on paper? Actually, it happens with us a number of times. So many ideas pop in our mind, but we actually do not know how to channelize those ideas or how to put them on paper. Don't worry, I'm going to help you out in this case, and when you will jot down those ideas on a piece of paper, that will become a paragraph. So now let's try to understand what is a paragraph. A paragraph is a group of related sentences that develops a single idea. You cannot have multiple ideas in a paragraph. Also, it helps the reader understand your thoughts in a clear and organized way. So what we have to focus here is, in a paragraph you should have one idea and connected sentences and logical flow. That is very important to make your paragraph complete. Now let's check out some features of a good paragraph, and they focus on one central idea, as we have discussed before as well. It has a topic sentence or a main idea. That is very important. It includes supporting details or examples. It also has a concluding sentence. Without that, your paragraph becomes open-ended, and that is not a good paragraph. Also, you have to use linking and transition words like eventually, moreover, etc. We'll have a look at them in detail in the coming slides. Now, it's time for us to see how do we structure a paragraph. Everything has a structure, so also a paragraph has a structure, and that is, it has a topic sentence which sets the scene, what you are going to write in your paragraph, and then comes supporting details where action and emotion comes in, and last but not the least, conclusion, where you wrap up your paragraph. So we have seen how the structure of a paragraph looks like. It's time for us now to have a look at types of paragraph. There are 4 types of paragraph. The first one is descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraph describes a person, place or a thing. Like if you have to describe your best friend or your relative, your granny, then that becomes a descriptive paragraph. Also, we have narrative paragraph, which tells a story or event. Tell about a surprise visit or tell about a surprise you received. That becomes a narrative paragraph. The third type is expository paragraph, where you explain a concept or idea. For example, explain how plants grow. That is an example of expository paragraph. And last but not the least, it is argumentative paragraph. As the name suggests, it gives an opinion with reasons. For example, should homework be banned? So where you are putting in your arguments, that becomes argumentative paragraph. So here are the 4 types of paragraph that we have seen. It's time for us to see some example of a paragraph. Say you have a question, you have to write a paragraph on the importance of reading books. So first step is think. Why is reading important? Do a lot of brainstorming on the topic. Then you have to plan one main idea or the topic sentence and 2-3 supporting points, evidences or examples or facts, whatever you want to put into your paragraph. Then you have to write them First topic sentence, then add some details, and last you have to conclude or wrap up your paragraph. Let's try this with an example. See, the sample paragraph of reading books. Reading books is one of the best habits a student can develop. This is the main idea or the topic sentence. Then you can see few details are added here. For example, they improve vocabulary, knowledge and imagination. Reading also reduces stress and helps improve focus. Students who read regularly perform better in academics. Thus, reading is essential for personal and intellectual growth. You can add in your points and your evidences as per your choice, but this is how we frame a good paragraph with a topic sentence, then some details, and last a concluding paragraph or a concluding line. Now it's time for us to see some useful tips which are actually useful for you while framing a good paragraph. First one is, think before you write. Do a lot of brainstorming, then stay on the topic. As I suggested, take one topic and stick to it. Then use linking words like first, then, because, however, moreover, eventually, gradually, like this. Then avoid repetition and edit and revise your paragraph before giving it a final look. Now let's have a look at some common mistakes that we do and how we have to avoid those mistakes. Writing too many ideas in one paragraph, what will that do? That will make your paragraph appear messy. Also, no clear topic or conclusion is there. It becomes an open-ended paragraph, and that is not a feature of a good paragraph. Using informal or chat language, not at all allowed, and poor grammar or spelling errors, for sure this is not tolerated in English language. So you have to avoid these common mistakes when you are framing your paragraph. So we all know what is a paragraph, different types of paragraphs, some useful tips and also some mistakes to avoid. It's time for a task now. The task for you is, you have to write a paragraph of about 100 to 120 words on the topics given to you. They are the importance of mental health awareness among students, and the second topic is the benefits of reading books in today's digital era. I'm sure you'll be able to write these two paragraphs with the tips and the common mistakes keeping in mind that I have shared. So, see you soon in the next video. Till then, keep your paragraphs ready with you. Happy learning!